hopefully all the particles will come back. But you'll see it blind yourself again in a moment. Sorry about that. But welcome. This is indeed Duel. This is the second part of the Upper 16 stuff. Sorry again, Egg. Have to blind you again. We have another 3 duels to look forward to this evening. We have Harry v Connor, we have Scooter Dust v 8 Minky, and we have Grunkle Squeaky versus John, aka Duplis, to look forward to this evening, which will make it 6 of the opening 8 matches to play out, hopefully by the end of today. And then tomorrow we'll have the final 2, which is Ralph v Egg and Natter v Tipster. Let's say hello to everyone in chat first. Hello there to Toadboy, Danny Boy, Cetra Car 7th, Kazvez, Connor, Drahuska, Tipster, Shadowmane, Storm Vision, Egg Fried, 8 Minky, Score Count, Dr. Mummy, Shadowmane, and Tipster. I'm not seeing many messages. I'm hoping that's everyone. And the Catnip. Hello there, Catnip, as well. You're all more than welcome, and Patrick as well. So I also need to introduce my fellow commentary companions with me this evening. First of all, let's go with Mr. Score the Count. Hello, how are you? How are you doing today? Well, okay. Well, as long as you're with us at the moment and you are at least you are awake, that is good to hear. You're looking forward to tonight's duels. Nope. Absolutely. And speaking of the other companion, Matt the Ref, how are you doing this evening?
Just through.
I know. I've just done it now. Just realised. There we go. You can now hear them.
Hello again. Hello, Ash. Hello, Score. Hello, everybody. Yep, I'm really looking forward to tonight's duel. I think we've got some 3 absolute corkers lined up. Hopefully, the first one doesn't last 90 minutes.
Let's have a quick look at our upper bracket at the moment as it stands. So yesterday, it was Tuesday actually, that we had the first 3 matches, which was Samster v Line Piece. Samster won in that one. Catnip v JSAC. JSAC won in that one. And Weemers v Shadowmane. Weemers won that one. So those are the first 3 to step forward into the upper quarterfinals. As I say, we've got Harry Connor, we have Scootdust 8 Minky, and we have Grunkle and Duplis. So this will form up the complete next 4 matches, as I suppose, 2 in the upper, 2 in the lower, the lower part of this upper bracket, if that makes any sort of sense. And then Friday we will complete everything up, hopefully. And yes, that lower bracket is looking a bit sparse at the moment, so I've put a little bit of work into it, but we currently have Line Piece, Catnip and Shadowmane in there, just waiting to see who they face. So, Matt, any salient points about the 3 matches that we're about to see, apart from obviously the whole Harry situation?
Yes, I say let's. I mean, not wanting obviously any of the duels to be done and dusted quickly, because we do like it when they are lengthy ones that require a bit of mental endurance.
Indeed.
But also looking through all the various, I think probably the best one I've managed to come out with is in regards to Mr. Grunkle. Our current Series 2 winner. He has, if we ignore the Champion of Champions matches, he has answered 44 questions correctly consecutively.
Wow, 44 consecutive questions.
28 correct in Series 2, and so far 16 correct in this series. So,
again though, if we exclude the one time we got a question wrong off the record.
That is a bit crazy. Okay, so our first match this evening, I'm hoping to be Harry v Connor. I do see a Connor. I'm not seeing a Harry.
We don't have a confirmed Harry just yet.
No, it's currently marked as offline. But
I've given him a DM poke as well.
All right, cool. So hopefully we can get that one sorted. Do we have a Scooter Dust 8 Minky if we need to?
We do have both Scooter Dust and 8 Minky in Vocalize, yes.
So we could maybe jump to match number 5 then, if Connor is okay with doing so. Just so we can keep things moving along.
Just keep things nice and smooth.
Yeah.
So.
And thank you for the follow there, Psy Guy Dave. Greatly appreciated.
It just also, it does allow us for a little bit of additional time should we need it for the Harry Connor game. I hope I'm not bigging this one up, but that, the shortest matches we've had so far have been sort of 3 questions. We don't want anything shorter than that, please.
Thank you for the follow there, Patrick, as well.
Okay, Connor's good to swap.
I believe Ape is as well, from what he was saying in Twitch chats here. Oh, yeah, now my nerves can ramp up quicker. See you all on the other side.
I haven't gotten a confirmed answer from Scooter yet, but...
And then you're going to say, do we have a Grunkle?
I think more important.
Hey, we do. Yeah, we do have both.
Grunkle and other match have to wait until at least 9, I think.
That's true, yes, that is very true. But we do have 8 Minky and Scooter, so we can proceed with match number 5 until we then see a Harry appear. So let's move on over to duel number 5 and score count. Please take it away. I don't know where that word came from. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Score circus. I don't know.
Apparently, everyone's getting me confused with Scooter. Speaking of which, on the left side of the table, illuminated, well, from the audience perspective anyway, illuminated in blue.
Yeah, that's
Hello.
Hello.
Is everything okay there, Ash?
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. There we go. It's all good.
All good.
Yes.
All right, illuminated on the left in blue is Scooter Dust.
I just need the site again.
Need the site again, okay. It is our 35-year-old New Yorker and closed caption artiste, maybe? I think that could be the right word.
You flatter me.
Matt, how did he get here?
So Scooter Dust got here by winning Quarrel E by getting that famous question or infamous question correct. Interestingly, that was the only question in that quarrel that Scooter actually lost chips on. So across the quarrel, only 3 chips out of 10 dropped. Currently ranked 7th in the Proven 16. Was only in gameplay for 40 seconds, so obviously averaging 10 seconds per question. Didn't have the opportunity to use his accelerator. Strengths we've managed to come up with: food and drink, for not the reasons you would think. It's actually the question.
Mathematics.
It's not. It's actually the question that he took the least amount of time to answer. Because obviously on 3 of those questions he didn't drop any chips. Weakness is language, and I think again that is mainly because that's the one you took your time to answer. So, and just looking at the prediction results whilst Score is arranging the poll for me. In terms of the 24 predictions that we've had, 11 people are going with Scooter Dust and 13 are going with 8 Minky. So Scooter, food and drink as your strength and language or weakness, do you think that's a fair assumption, or is there more to come from you?
I would say there's more to come. I wouldn't deny language being a weakness to a certain degree, although I was a licensed New York City school teacher, so it depends on how extreme the language questions could be.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to the other side of the table, on the right, from your perspective again, illuminated in yellowish gold, it is our 31-year-old Wisconsinite. Is that the right word?
That is the correct term for us, yes.
And the actual professional quiz writer. It is 8 Minky. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening.
And how did 8 Minky get here?
So 8 Minky got here by unfortunately losing out in Quarrel B involving Samster, Drahuska and Talcott, and then one in Truel A beating Random Zombie and Sky into the dual arena for the Prudence 16. 8 Minky ranked bottom of all the Prudence 16.
I don't like the term highest because I have the 16. That's the highest number, right? That's best.
That's a logic.
Yeah, that's some sort of logic.
About as good as Shadowmane's logic regarding Monty Python on Tuesday.
Yeah, used up 15 chips out of your allocated 20 so far. In my notes here, you've actually you've lost 3 chips on all bar one question, which was a question that you used an accelerator on and actually knocked out a couple of players. So we've got your strengths down as famous people and your weakness, anatomy and medicine. Taking longer than Scooter does to lock in your answers, on average just under 22 seconds per question, but obviously you've been in the hot seat for a fair amount longer and only got to use one of your accelerators. So strengths and weaknesses, do you think that's a fair summary, 8 Minky?
Yeah, I guess given the few questions that I've played, that's kind of my span, I think, so far.
Mm-hmm. I see, Mr. Scooter Dust, that you have family in the audience right now.
Yes, you made a fan out of my nephew, and he is a game show lover.
Hello there.
I want to say hi, Ryan. Uncle Scott loves you. And yeah, I told him I was playing it in 45 minutes, and then
it's now.
Yep.
So you have a supporter. So obviously, let's get down to the actual more thorough questions now. So 8 Minky, obviously, based on those stats on paper at the moment, you do seem to be on the back foot, but you are definitely a very strong question writer. So do you think that this time you can convert that into something a bit more? You can convert that into more momentum. Do you think?
Well, I think in like the format that we're in now, it's just 1 versus 1. There's a lot more game to it than just like pure knowledge, I feel. I mean, that's still a big part of it too, but like just having one opponent to worry about and like being able to know that you can maybe take your time on some of the questions helps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as for you, Scooter, as regards to the tournament, as far as the tournament goes, we obviously have not seen much of you. And what we did see of you, you were half awake. I'll say it. Do you feel like... So how are you feeling now regarding your physical, mental state? Do you feel like you're in a bit more of a good place?
I am definitely more in a good place. I am fully awake. I'm ready to go. May the best man win.
Hopefully the best man will win.
Yes, good luck.
Regarding obviously the rules changes, you're both going to have a couple of accelerators. The accelerator play is going to be very different. So chip play will also be very different. So Scooter, is there anything you're going to do this game that you like? Any changes in approach that you're going to take to with this game?
You'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, fair enough. You're being mysterious. 8 Minky, from what you said, it sounds like you're definitely going to be a bit more tactical this round.
Yeah, I think especially because it gives me more opportunity to do that. So hopefully my plan will go better than what I planned before.
Your cunning plan, as it were.
Yes, I suppose.
I mean, to be fair, you went into the group of death, so...
That's true, yeah. I had a rough,
poll results are in.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Matt, can you see them, or do you want me to read them out?
I can't see them, so if you could give me the results, please.
So, it is Scooter Dust with 10 votes and 53% of the vote, and 8 Minky with 9 votes and 7.
I mean, it's close.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Literally, your nephew made the difference.
That's the point.
So yeah, so maybe that's a good omen, maybe that's a bad omen, but I do definitely agree with the audience on this one. This is a pretty tough match to call. You're both very evenly matched, as it were. So I guess final question, Scooter, how nervous are you?
Well, I mean, I was, a little bit shaky before. I think the sudden change in time has kind of leveled me out, so to speak. I'm not shaky. I'm not
anti-shock.
Yeah,
I must have taken on your nerves then, because I'm the complete opposite right now.
Okay, fair enough. Any last words from either of you?
potatoes.
You took mine. Cheese. I don't know.
Potatoes and cheese. Good combination, as it were. One of you is about to take a major step in the correct direction in this tournament. The other is putting themselves on Redemption Island, as it were. I wish you both the best of luck. And I messed up my catchphrase.
I was wondering when you were going to finish your catchphrase. Nope, you've just messed it up. All right, well, let's enter the duel arena.
It's a new
And we not hear it. There we go, never can hear it. And of course, we do have a test question. This is a test question. The answer is 42. The options are square. Okay, an accelerator was played as well. Okay. It's certainly not the 3 plus 10, I don't think. The others are all square roots, apparently. Square roots of 1369, 1764, and 3136, and 3 plus 10. Both gone with just B. Yeah, I think we're all good that the answer is indeed the square root of 1764. Anything else to add? That's going to be it, I think. So,
I said I was killing that gag.
Right, let's reset the match.
And just a couple of last bits from me.
Sure.
Scooty, I think Menki, neither of you have got the Twitch stream open.
No.
Mine has been closed. Yep.
Lovely, thank you very much. And just a reminder to the audience, especially to our new people here, you are more than free to discuss the answer whilst the question is live. But once Ash has revealed what both players have selected, if you can stop the discussions there, that would be very much welcome. And if you've got any issues in regards to the questions, if you could whisper either myself or Score, and we will address it as best we can. Other than that, thanks very much. And Ash, it's all yours.
All right, thank you very much. Good luck to Scoot Dust and 8 Minky. Let's duel. And here is your first question. On the NPR quiz show... Wait, don't tell me. What game features the 3 celebrity panelists trying to bluff the listener with fictitious news stories? The options are fill in the blank, panel predictions, not my job, bluff the listener. Both players taking a leisurely stroll into the first question, just getting acclimatized to the arena. They have a lot of time to play with. What's it gonna be? Still no lock-ins yet. That's 1 minute down on both of your clocks. So that's a fifth of time already gone. There is a lock-in from Ape. And lock-in on Scooter Dust. So yeah, both using over a minute on the first question, but as I say, they do have the time to use up. Let's see where you've played after all that deliberation. So both have covered D, bluff the listener, and only Scooter Dust has covered B, panel predictions. The other two answers are left clear. Ape, I saw you were very hesitant across all the answers really, but ended up with the single chip on bluff the listener. Why?
This question made me really nervous because like a couple years ago I was like really into podcasts and stuff, so I would always listen to Wait, Don't Tell Me, like going to and from work. Fill in the blank, I think, is the game that they usually do at the end of the show. Kind of as like a lightning round, I want to say. Not my job, usually brings celebrities on, but panel predictions, I was floating around that, and I know Bluff the Listener is a game, or at least I feel it could be. And I kind of found some humor in having Bluff the Listener be in the question too, where it's like a double bluff in itself. So
Okay.
it was a risky play, but I feel like 80% sure.
All right, and Scoot Dust, you've covered that, but also covered panel predictions. Why those two?
I'm pretty sure it's not my job. I remember listening to this like once or twice. I remember it reminded me so much of To Tell the Truth, and I'm pretty sure Love the Listener is the answer. I just maybe panel predictions just to even my odds.
Fair enough. Well, if it is Bluff the Listener, we stay in play. If it is panel predictions, then it's a one-question shootout and Scooter just takes it. If it's A or C, then we go to sudden death. Correct answer is D, Bluff the Listener.
Indeed, and this entire question is indeed a double bluff. All four of these are rounds in the show, fill in the blank being the sort of bookend, sort of final main round. Panelist predictions being a sort of signing off where they just randomly predict something about a news story that's been going on. And Not My Job is sort of the centerpiece in a way, but Bluff the Listener is a simple game where all three panelists tell a random news story. One of them is correct. The home viewer tries to guess which, or home listener tries to guess which. And in any case, whoever gets their story chosen wins a point.
All right. Well, there we go. We are through question one, but we have lost a lot of time, Matt.
Yeah, I think it's rare to see this much time used up on the opening question, let alone any question. So, yeah, but they've got the time. There's a lot of it. They may as well make use of it at the early stage. So, so we've got both players in after question one. None of the accelerators have been touched. 8 Minky with a 1 chip advantage, 10 plays 9, and a 5-second advantage. 3 minutes 55 plays 3 minutes 50. On to question number 2.
Question number 2, here it comes. Which Jennifer did Ben Affleck marry in 2005? Options are Jennifer Connelly, Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Garner, or Jennifer Aniston. Which Jennifer did Ben Affleck marry in 2005? Ape is in. Preserving that time advantage. And Scooter Dust is in.
Not much.
Let's see where they've played. So we've gone the other way with the chip certainty. Scooter Dust with the 1 chip answer on C, Jennifer Garner. And Ape with 2 chips, Lopez and Garner. Scooter Dust, why Garner?
I'm pretty sure it's Jennifer Garner. I know it's not Jennifer Connelly or Jennifer Aniston. I'm pretty sure they met on Elektra, dated for a while after, and I'm pretty sure they got married in 2005.
Right. And Ape, you went with Lopez and Garner. Just couldn't make the difference between the two of those?
Yeah, I know Ben is romantically involved with both of those at some point in time. I fought Garner before the choices came up, but I just wanted to be safe and preserve some time as well and just lock down the 2 that I knew were safe placed.
Fair enough. Well, if it's Garner, we continue on. If it's Lopez, Ape wins on question 2. If it's Connolly or Aniston, we go to sudden death. Correct answer is C, Jennifer Garner.
Yes, indeed, Jennifer Garner is the correct answer. Married twice, first to Scott Foley in 2000 and then to Ben Affleck in 2005. They divorced in 2018. You would be forgiven for thinking that Mr. Affleck was one of Lopez's 3 husbands. Mr. Noah in 1997, Mr. Judd in 2001, and Mr. Mark Antony in 2004. But none of those are Ben Affleck, so that's that.
Okay. Well, chips have gone level again, Matt, and there is a slight time advantage creeping here.
Yep, 9 chips each and a 12-second time advantage being built up. So 346 plays 334. An additional little factoid on it. I believe they both met on the set of Daredevil. And then Jennifer Garner was the only one who appeared on the sequel to that, which was Elektra.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, let us move on to question number 3. Which of these types of oranges is not named after a place? Options are Satsuma, Valencia, Tangerine, Clementine. We've got a lock-in from Ape and an accelerator. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Scooter Dust is in. Okay. Ape, do you think that accelerator forced Scooter Dust's hand there?
I really hope so. That's the only reason I played it. This is one of those questions where you could really take some time, you can eliminate some chips, and I needed to put that pressure.
Alright, well, let's see where they've played.
Oh!
So, yes, it did indeed rush Scooter Dust in a 4-chip answer, so going to be using some chips here. Good accelerator play. Scooter Dust, now that you've got a bit more time to think about it, what are your thinkings on this particular question?
I know Valencia is not one, and I'm pretty sure Satsuma's not one. That was rush. I'm pretty sure it's this year.
Okay, Ape, you went with Satsuma and Clementine. Why those two?
Valencia, I knew was an orange named after a place. Tangerine is a little bit of a risk, though. I want to say that it's after, like, Tangiers. But Satsuma and Clementine, I wasn't terribly sure. I just wanted to get that accelerator out there as fast as I could.
Alright. Thank you for the follows, by the way, Mio-chan and Amusement. Thank you for those. So, if the answer is Valencia or Tangerine, Scooter Dust wins. If it's Satsuma or Clementine, we continue on. The correct answer is D, Clementine or Clementine.
Indeed, named after a brother, actually, Brother Clement Rodier, who ran an orphanage. Clement, just to come back to Valencia oranges a little bit, named after Valencia, Spain, yes, despite being hybridized in. Yeah.
Sorry, Squawk, you roboted out there. Yes.
Just to touch on the Valencia a little bit. Valencia oranges named after Valencia, Spain, but actually hybridized in Santa Ana, California.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, Ape now with the chip advantage after that good accelerator play, Matt.
Yep, really good accelerator play. Forced Scooter to do a throw or chips down. Didn't allow him the time to think about it. Scooter Dust does have the accelerator advantage. Two accelerators to 1, but more importantly, it does now have the time and chip advantage. 8 chips to 6, 3 minutes 42 plays, 3:24, so 18 seconds as we move into question number 4.
Still plenty of mileage in this duel, though. So let's keep going. Here is your next question. Yamero is a Japanese term meaning what word? Options are Yam, stop, please, no. Wow, that's it. Ape, I'm afraid the accelerator failed. The accelerator failed. Scooter Dust actually locked in first. So, Ape wasting the second accelerator there means Ape has no more accelerators to play with. Scooter Dust now with the distinct accelerator advantage. Let's see where they've played. And that is why...
Oh, stop, please, no!
That is why Scooter Dust seems to be very confident that the answer is B, stop. And Ape Mickey was just going for the rush play. Just didn't have enough time to put 4 chips down and lock in and accelerate ahead of Scooter Dust 1 chip lockdown and just stop the accelerator. So Scooter Dust, you pretty confident the answer's stop?
Yep, Yamero means stop, and it's gender specific.
It's gender specific. Ah, okay. Okay, and Ape, are you happy with that particular description for Scooter Dust, or do you want it to be something else?
I'm happy with his description. I wish I had honestly taken more time to actually think about it before I did what I did, because I would have at least narrowed it down to stop and please. Yikes.
Oh, well, if the answer is yam, please, or no, then 8 Minky takes it, but if it's stop, we continue on. Correct answer is B, stop.
You're not entirely correct, Scooter. It's not so much to do with gender as much as it is to do with attitude. This is one thing, forgive me for going on a bit of a tangent here, but it's like in Danganronpa, the protagonists will either say "Sorry wa shigai yo" or "Sorry wa shigai zo," depending on their mentality and attitude. Yo is more polite, zo is more aggressive. It's the same here. Yamete is the aggressive form, whereas Yamaro is the aggressive form, whereas Yamete is the more polite, sort of, well-meaning form. And whilst
Formal.
they're not even formal, but it is just more polite. So therefore, often in Japanese media, you will see female characters tend towards Yamaro, and males tend towards Yamaro, and females trend towards Yamete. But it can go either way.
It is sort of baked into their honorifics system within the language.
I am getting that right, aren't I?
I think so. I think what you're saying is about right from what I remember. So,
Can I ask a question?
yes?
I tried to accelerate on that question.
I'm guessing Ape managed to press the accelerator ahead of your pressing of the accelerator.
No, I didn't wait.
And only one accelerator can be active at any time anyway. So that's the whole situation there. So it ended up being then, Scooter Dust, you managed to put your chip down and lock in first. 8 Minky locked in second, but then used the accelerator before you used your accelerator, Scooter Dust. Apparently.
A fraction of a second.
Fraction of a second, absolutely. So, as we're now going to go into the current debrief, Scooter Dust with the 2 accelerator advantage now.
Yeah, a wasted accelerator, and you could probably argue 3 wasted chips there, because I think 8, you were admitting you would have liked to have had it sort of taking your time to work that one out. But the accelerator advantage now clearly with Scooter Dust. Scooter has 2 accelerators, 8 with none. Scooter Dust now has the chip advantage, crucially. 6 chips plays 5, so both players can still cover all the options if they need to. And we still have an 18-second gap between both players. 8 Minky on 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Scooter Dust on 3 minutes and 21. And I think that's actually the second duel night we've had where a player has tried to use their second accelerator and just put it down too late, but only by fractions of a second. But let's see what question 5 has for us.
All right, here is that next question. Who is the Duke of Lancaster? Nice and simple. What are the options like, though? Here they are. The one who's been heir for the longest ever time. The one that with that bad Epstein scandal. The one on all the English banknotes. Or the one who founded the Invictus Games. Who's the Duke of Lancaster? Is it the one who's been heir for the longest time, the one with the bad Epstein scandal, the one on all the English banknotes, or the one who founded the Invictus Games?
And as we said before the start of the match, 8 Minky, his strength is famous people. Is this going to be of any help to him?
There's a lot of rumination on this duel. A lot of questions where both players are playing very quickly, but also a lot of questions where both players are taking their time.
Using a lot of time, we've already gotten to the loop part of the question bed.
I was about to say, have you got it set to loop long enough?
But we'll just loop infinitely.
Good.
So hopefully we have enough time. Scooter Dust is now locked in. Mickey still with time advantage. now no longer has time advantage. Scooter's not deciding to play an accelerator, and Ape still has one. No, there's the accelerator now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is. Wish I hadn't said anything now. Apparently he did it just because I said so, but I don't want that to be on my head. So we've burnt a lot of time there. At the end of that, we're down to 152 for Scooter Dust and 122 for 8 Minky. Now, have we burnt a lot of chips on this question? Let's find out. We have. So, Scooter Dust definitely through on the question with covering all of the answers. But we'll be left with 3 chips at the end of this question. So, can't cover all of the answers afterwards. Ape, however, is holding a chip back so that they will be left with 3 chips if they survive the question. Again, will not be enough to cover all of the options, but is a better situation than being left with 2 chips after the question. So, Ape, why did you elect to not cover the one on all the English banknotes?
I feel like all of these clues are like the easiest clues ever, but I took off the one on all the English banknotes because I figured that was in reference to the Queen, who would not be a duke. I was playing around with the air for the longest time, but I don't know what duke and who dukes where and what does things. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, Scooter Dust. After much deliberation, you did end up locking in on all of the answers. Thank you for the follow there, Neighbour Soul. Thank you for that. So, yeah, Scooter Dust, why did you cover all of the answers by the end of that?
Well, at first I read option A wrong. Because I thought it said, for some reason, the one... I thought it was longest ruler. But after doing this, I remember the Duke of Lancaster is in fact Queen Elizabeth.
You think the Duke of Lancaster is Queen Elizabeth?
Yes.
Queen Elizabeth the First or Second?
Second. And I know she's not an heir, but I figured I might as well do a 4-question play just for the hell of it. And I don't know anything about. I can't remember who was involved in the Epstein scandal, and I'm pretty sure she didn't found the. I believe that was the.
You're roboting out a lot there, Scooter Dust.
Oh. Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I think the Invictus games were founded by. It's by some dude, not Lancaster.
Okay, so if the answer is C, the one on all the English banknotes, then Scooter Dust wins. If it's anything else, then this duel will continue. Oh, we have a Harry in chat as well. So we can move on to the next duel as well, which is good to hear. Because I've had so much time on this question, I'm going to draw this out a little. First, wrong answer to reveal is B, the one with that bad Epstein scandal. Who was score count?
The one with the bad Epstein scandal was Prince Andrew. Sorry.
Prince Andrew. Second answer to reveal as a wrong answer is D, the one who founded the Invictus Games.
That is, of course, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry, indeed. So, If the answer is A, the one who's been heir for the longest ever time, we continue on. If the answer is C, the one on all the English banknotes, Scooter Dust wins. Is the Duke of Lancaster the Queen, Elizabeth II? Why would a queen be a duke? That doesn't sound quite right. The correct answer is... I'm afraid it is. Duke of Lancaster is indeed Queen Elizabeth II, and she features on all the English banknotes.
Reality is strange.
Oh my God.
Sometimes. The one who's been heir for the longest time, currently, I believe that is Prince Charles. I think he took the old record holder a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Thank you for the 600 bits, Kazvez. Greatly appreciated.
It's a bit of a, like... It's easy to get confused about these things because it's easy to think that Duke is somewhat of a rank below, like far removed from Queen. But all a Duke is someone who holds the estates of a duchy, and the holder of the Duchy of Lancaster is Queen Elizabeth II. To the point where sometimes, if you go to Lancaster, the national anthem is sung: "Long God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Duke."
Mm-hmm.
Can we take notice of this situation? That
Again,
I won again on a 4-chip win
on a 4-chip play.
with the answer not being covered by my opponents.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, 8 Minky.
Yep.
Oh,
That is how it goes, though. Hard. It was a good game. Just hard luck there from Ape. But all is not lost yet. You will be able to go and fight it out in the lower bracket, where you will face off against Catnip. I think, is that right?
Yep,
Did
and
she
we're
face
gonna have the best duel ever.
As I say, yeah, Catnip. I wonder how you feel about that. In any case, congratulations, Scooter Dust, and commiserations, 8 Minky. That was a interestingly fought match.
Indeed. And of course, Scooter Dust, with you being the victor there, you will be facing off against JSAC in the upper quarter finals. What's your thoughts on that?
well, considering that I had really planned on facing Catnip in the next round, it definitely puts into things going into the next round.
Well, we'll see how you get on.
Indeed. Well, for the time being... Oh, sorry.
To do as I'm wont to do, that match has affected the predictions.
Oh, has it? What's
Yes.
the predictions like now?
Only 11 predictions were correct.
Only 11 predictions were correct on that one, so it's put the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit. Me and Cookie. Steve, I am with you, man, because we are currently both in the lead for...
4 predictions so far.
I got my own prediction right. Yay!
We have a handful of people on 6, including both Ash and Farnham.
Mm-hmm.
A variety of people on 4, and presently, I'm sorry, Connor, you're in dead last. You're the only player on 2 points.
Oh, well, that can change very
It can
easily.
change.
Absolutely.
One thing I will say, Ash, I don't think we've ever seen a question take that long to complete.
Yes.
I remember the clock format, 2 minutes and 17 seconds that question was live for.
Indeed.
And we saw a 48-second swing on the clock. So 8 Minky did have an 18-second advantage going. It had now obviously swung back to Scooter by 30 seconds. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna be it for this duel. Thank you very much, Scooter Dust and 8 Minky, for a valiantly fought duel. We will see both of you in future duels within the final 16, though. So we will look forward to that. In the meantime, thank you very much, and have a good afternoon to both of you.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, let's now move on to...
That was very interesting.
It was indeed, wasn't it? We should now be able to move on to the correct duel. Not that one, I was just in that one. Move to duel number 3, please. Thank you very much. And duel number 3 is, as was originally scheduled, going to be Harry v Connor. So, I think we have both players... Indeed, yes. Both players are ready now. So let's get on with the introductions for this second duel this evening.
And I'm sure that Scooter Dust's nephews. So moving quickly on, illuminated on the left in blue, slightly ledger than previously scheduled. We'll go with that.
None of us can get our words out right today.
It is the one we all love to hate with his beautiful linguistics questions and the Duke of the Extended Duel. It is the one and only Harry.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm not too bad. Yeah.
Mr. Matt.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
It's fine. Mr. Matt, tell us more.
Okay, so just to elaborate on the extended duel stat that Score alluded to, last year in Duel Season 2, Harry has the record for the two longest duels. His upper 16 match against Royal Flush took 52.5 minutes to complete, and then a quite simply epic lower semi-final against Tipster, taking 1 hour 28 minutes to complete, and went down to sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so get your popcorn out, everyone, as Panda's already doing so.
Yeah, you might want to get a drink.
We've only had one sudden death so far.
We have, out of the 20 matches so far, just the one sudden death. But in terms of the stats for Harry for this year's or this season's tournament, so Harry currently ranked third out of the proven 16, has used, like most of the players, 9 out of the 10 chips. 15 correct questions, taking 3 minutes and 48 seconds, so an average of 15.2 seconds per question. Used his accelerator in his quarrelling, which was Quarrel C. Strengths appear to be general knowledge. I think that's quite a good variety. The one subject where you seem to have a bit of a weakness in your Quarrel was TV and film. I'm literally just trying to find. So Quarrel C you were in, and that was the one that was actually probably the best quarrel that we had, which was involving Dupless, JSAC, and a random zombie, where JSAC, who finished third, was still in until question 13, and then it went down to Harry and Dupless for question 15. So Harry, I think it's fair to say you were in one of the better quarrels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, probably. I'm going
to say that wasn't a leading question or anything. It was just like, oh, okay.
And see, easy interviewing to Score. He knows what he.
I've been practicing, and I'm starting to get better at it. Dear, it is. I will note we've gone from the Battle of the Americans to the Battle of the Englishmen.
Mm-hmm.
So bringing in our other Englishman, illuminated in gold yellow on the right-hand side of the table, 22 years old, a lightning technician. It is Connor M72. Clockwise order.
God damn it, score count. Oh dear.
Mr. Matt.
Yes, indeed. So, just quickly, so in terms of the predictions that we've got 18 of the 24 predictions favouring Harry for tonight's match. 6 going for Connor. Score, I assume you've got the poll running?
I'm about to, yeah.
Good man. So Connor lost out in a almost as good quarrel, losing to Grunkle in a 16-question quarrel, and then beat Dazzlerino and Cookie in a 5-question truel to get here. So ranked 10th out of the proven 16s, 17 chips required, so a slightly lower percentage, 85% confirmed, compared with Harry's 90%. 20 out of 21 correct answers. In the hot seat for also a playing time of 7 minutes 15 seconds, so averaging about just under 21 seconds per question. Use both of your accelerators in your 2 matches so far. Strengths appear to be geography, and your weaknesses seem to be science and nature. So, would you say that's a fair summary, Connor?
Yeah, that surprised me, geography being my strongest, because I didn't really think I'd be that good at geography.
And also an interesting little stat that I managed to get. So both of you lost against Elias the Panda in Series 1 on his route through to the eventual Series 1 title. Harry finished third in Series 1 and then lost that in the lower semi-final against Tipster, as we've already referenced, and Connor losing in the lower quarter-final first stage against Catnip in Series 2.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't RTFQ in the.
We all learn.
So, yeah, we've all learned, and
Well, apparently I don't most of the time.
no comment. However, obviously looking at the paper, stats on paper, once again, one thing I do like to draw attention to is time taken to answer questions. Harry is a little bit faster on that front. Connor, does that concern you?
In the early stages of this match, it might do, considering there's 2 accelerators this time, so I've got to watch out for that.
Mm-hmm. But as you saw last match, being aggressive with the accelerators isn't always to play. Harry, what are you thinking about in regards to that?
Well, use them when you have to.
Use them when you have to, indeed.
And Harry is, I think, notorious is probably the wrong term, but Harry is reluctant, I think, to use his accelerators. Harry is very well known for hanging on to them for as long as possible, which can be a good I mean, the lower semi-final against Tipster last year only used 1 accelerator. In fact, I think of all of the games. So yeah, 6 games for Harry and only 5 accelerators.
Mm-hmm.
So out of a possible 12, he only used 5.
Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change this season. Who knows?
We will see. But as he says, Harry taking on average 5.5 seconds less to answer their questions than Connor.
But in terms of actual question count, you've both done pretty damn well. Harry, obviously, with the slight edge, because obviously questions per round. But in general, both of you have shown that you can definitely hold on. Connor obviously going down only to a slog in that first round. So we could be here a while, folks. As I said, Harry is definitely ended your. Connor, how are you feeling? Do you think you can match him for your endurance?
I'm hoping so, because I just want to win at least 1 match. This time.
Ooh, well, we'll see if you manage or if history. Harry, does the fact that Connor might be able to match your longevity concern you?
No. I'm just here to have fun. So
fair enough.
The longer it goes on, the more fun we have. Poll
results are indeed in.
Okay. Yep, go on, score. So I can't see them.
Okay. So it's 11 votes to Harry, 61%, and 7 votes to Connor, 39% or 31%. Nice.
So 31% for Connor, and what was Harry? Sorry.
No, 61 and 39, wasn't it?
61 and 39. It disappeared right as I was reading it out.
Yeah.
Okay, 61-39. Okay, so probably more. I'd say probably a bit more conclusive. How obviously the predictions were sort of 75-25.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So just a last little, a couple of last little bits from me. It's obviously the winner or loser of this game will play off against Natter or Tipster.
Mm-hmm.
And just to double check, Harry and Connor, you've both got the Twitch stream closed.
Yes,
I do indeed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good.
Okay, good and good. Harry, any last words?
Bad luck, have fun.
Wow.
There's the trash. There's the trash. Connor, anything in response?
I was hoping not to trash talk, but I have to. Send me a postcard from the lower 16 while you're.
Nice.
Well, one of you will be taking a step forward very significantly towards victory in this tournament. The other are apparently going on vacation to hell, otherwise known as the lower bracket.
Not Redemption Island.
Or I can't reference Survivor for every catchphrase that I do.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
I could, yes. Exile Island, there we go. Or Island of the Idols. I've been reading up too much on that show lately for games design stuff. It's weird. Anyway, I wish you both the best of luck.
All right, let us enter the duel arena. And as always, test question time. Here it is. This is indeed a test question. The answer is 42. And your options are the square root of 1764, 55 plus 1, square root of 1369, and 154 minus 141. It really prefers that square root of 1764 for that, even though it can very much select a different calculation. It's always gone with the square root option for some strange reason.
Add cube roots.
I could probably add those as well. Yes, that would be a bit crazy though. Both players getting that right at least.
74,088.
No, thank you very much. So we're going to reset the match there. Both players with 5 minutes, 10 chips, and 2 accelerators. So Harry and Connor, if you are both ready, let's duel. Good luck. Here is your first question. Which of these people was a founding member of the band Radiohead? Your options are Peter Tork, Tom York, Mickey Rourke, or Bjork. Which of these people was a founding member of the band Radiohead? Peter Tork, Tom York, Mickey Rourke, or Bjork?
We know music questions have been a bit of a killer this series. Hopefully it's not a killer on question 1.
How's your music?
I mean, it's okay, but I'm not really that sure on this one. Let's see.
Lock in from Harry.
How would you like an accelerator here?
No,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Connor is locked in to prevent that from happening. All right.
First time we've seen the tactic of threatening to use an accelerator as an accelerator.
Indeed. Let's see what we've played. So Harry with all the answers covered, definitely through, and Connor with just 2 answers down, Tom York and Mickey Rourke. Harry, couldn't work it out?
I don't know any of these people, and I don't know any of the people in Radiohead. I imagine it's not Bjork, but seeing as Connor was taking a while, I suspected he didn't have it down to 1 anyway, so I'll just keep myself in it just to make sure.
Okay, and Connor, you went with Tom York and Mickey Rourke. Why those 2?
It was either one of the 2. I seem to remember reading somewhere that it was definitely a name with an E on the end, but I couldn't remember which one. Was it a Y or a R?
Okay, well, if it's B or C, we continue on. If it's A or D, Harry wins in a 1-question duel.
That would be a first.
That would be a first for Harry. The correct answer is B, Tom York.
All of you saying that Bjork is a silly answer. He is a sugar.
You roboted out. You roboted out. Start again.
For those of you who said that Bjork is a ridiculous, no way it's right answer, he is an Icelandic singer. He is the Icelandic lead singer of the Sugar Cubes. Not as a ridiculous answer as you might have thought. Mickey Rourke, an American actor, and Peter Tork.
Hey, with the monkeys.
Yeah, you're monkeying around with that answer, Harry.
All right, so Harry already on the back foot from question number 1, Matt.
Bjork is a lady. My apologies.
Yes, that's also a thing.
Yeah, we're seeing some sort of tentative opening plays on tonight's duels, but as you say, Harry down to 7 chips already. We very rarely, if ever, see Harry drop 3 chips in one go. Connor also dropping a chip, so Connor with the chip advantage, 9 plays, 7. Harry has the time advantage, 4 minutes 19 against Connor's 4 minutes and 8, so 11 seconds. Both the accelerators for both players still in play, despite Harry's threat of an accelerator, and both players still intact as we move to question number 2.
This is what we like to see, the actual mind games happening at the duel rather than beforehand. Let's see question number 2. As of 2019, which language has won the most times in the Eurovision Song Contest? Your options are Dutch, French, English, Hebrew. Harry is in.
How would you like an accelerator here?
I mean, if you want, go on then.
Oh no, I'm asking you.
No, go on.
Wait, you haven't told me whether you actually want one or not.
Oh, do you know what? Fine.
Connor is locked in. That gives you your answer, I guess.
Has Harry got like a sort of additional accelerator by sort of threatening one against Connor? That's a good tactic, it works.
To again reference the fact that he's using the fake community idol tactic.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, there we go. Hello there, Rawrab. Welcome to Quiz Night. And here's a Eurovision question for you. Let's see where they've played. So, Harry with a 1-chip answer on English. Connor covering all of the options. Harry, confident it's English?
95%. I mean, I could only ever imagine it being English or French, to be honest. Like Hebrew and Dutch are only being sung by the their respective countries, and then French is slightly more popular, but especially in recent years, most of the songs have been in English, so I imagine it's very much so in English. And Ireland and England have won like 13 times combined anyway, I think. So I think that really pushes English on the list.
And Connor, you went with everything, even with the threat of an accelerator hanging over you. Why all 4?
I just did not have a clue. But suddenly listening to Harry's reasoning, I was like, oh, of course.
Alright, well, if it is Dutch, French or Hebrew, then Connor wins on this second question. If it's English, we continue on. The correct answer is... It's not a meow whiskers, it's English.
I mean, kind of. Okay, but to kind of go into more details on this, that has kind of always been the case even since the early years, although the French did win some of the inaugural, a French language song won the inaugural contest in 1956. But most winners of the song contest are in English, at least partly, just due to the fact that it is a language that most voters in most countries will know. To the point where that is kind of the main reason that Ireland went on their winning streak, is because in between 1977 and 1998, countries were only permitted to submit songs in their own language, which meant that the only 2 countries that could submit songs in English were England, the United Kingdom, and Ireland. So, and the Irish songs were more often than not better and more interesting.
What a surprise!
And the tradition holds true to this day.
All right. So situation. Well, Connor is on the back foot now.
Yeah, Connor with both the chip and time disadvantage. Harry on 7 chips, Connor on 6, and nearly a 30-second time advantage that has opened up. 4:12 versus 3:44. 2 music questions in a row. We rarely see the same category come up consecutive, but it does happen. It is RNG and all that jazz. But let's have a look to see what question number 3 has. Well, but hopefully not another music question.
Let's see what comes up. Your Swedish friend tells you that he's desperate to show you his cock. What is he likely referring to?
Okay.
The options are his chocolate chip cookie, his personal chef, his pet chicken, or his ornate clock. Harry is locked in, so is Connor. Or maybe, based off of the factoid, it should be pronounced more like Coke rather than what I said. I'm glad I didn't have the family-friendly tag on, let's put it that way. Let's see where you've played. Both players with a single chip on his personal chef. You happy with that answer, Connor?
Yeah.
You happy with that, Harry?
Yeah, I imagine it because Swedish is a Germanic language, so I assume it would come from the same root as kuka, as in kitchen. So, chef.
All right. Correct answer is indeed B, his personal chef.
For that exact reason, kuka, to cook prepared food, to kukas, to coke, to coke. Do I read out the second half of the factoid, Ash?
Yeah, no. we'll leave that second part off, but appreciated Duplis at least for the question.
We appreciate we appreciate the additional factoid.
Yes, I guess so.
Duplis might be having a bit of a chuckle right now.
Yeah, the additional part of the factoid put in the chit chat. Would that be fair?
If they want to, they want to. No real change there, Matt?
Only a slight increase on the time advantage for Harry. It is now up to 30 seconds. 4 minutes and 8 plays, 3 minutes and 38. On to question number 4.
Here is the question. One astronomical unit, approximately equal to the distance between the Earth and which of these? Your options are the Sun, Alpha Centauri, Mars, or the Moon. Harry is in. One astronomical unit is
I'm going
approximately
to be kind and let you think about this one.
equal to the distance between the Earth and which of these?
I would like to point out that usually the moon and sun are capitalised.
What you doing, Whiskers? What you doing? Don't go knocking my mic now. Let's hold our Whiskers up to the cam.
You feeling the pressure?
I am a bit, yeah.
Well, it's dipped under below 3 minutes, so definitely feeling the pressure.
Under pressure.
Maybe.
And there is the lock-in.
Did you go A and D?
Is Connor going to say?
No.
I see Harry's trying to pull a Daniel Dranu here.
Let's see who they've played. Nope, both with just a single chip on A, the Sun. Connor, why the Sun?
It just seemed the most logical, really. Just considering I don't know what an astronomical unit is.
Okay, and Harry, you pretty confident it's the Sun?
Yeah.
Just a straight up, yeah.
I've taken a lot of physics units, so astronomical units are used in physics quite a lot. So
Correct answer for one astronomical unit, or AU for short, is indeed distance between the Earth and the Sun.
About just shy of 115 million kilometres, in fact.
Okay. Well, much more of a time swing on that one there, Matt. Matt?
Oh.
Do we have a Matt anymore? I'm not hearing a Matt, so I'm just going to fill in for the time being, hoping he's just lost connection or something. So the situation now is Harry is still one chip higher than Connor, 7-6, but Harry has a distinct time advantage now. 4:05 plays 2:34. Oh, do we have a Matt back?
Oh, hello?
Hello, you're back.
Oh, okay. Well, what on earth happened there? Sorry about that.
No worries. I was just filling in on your stuff at the moment, just to keep it going.
Filled in. Okay, so
Yeah.
a big time advantage, I think, fair to say.
Yes, 91-second time advantage according to 8 Minky.
Were any chips lost on that question?
Nope, it was 1 chip each, so no loss there. So it's still 7-6.
I'm now back in the Twitch stream. My parents are streaming playtime, so I can
Yay!
Hello.
And of course, both players with both accelerators still to play with as well. Let's move on to the next question. As of the end of 2019, which nation's men's cricket team has not won both the Cricket World Cup and the T20 World Cup? We're looking for not. Your options are England, Sri Lanka, Australia, India. Connor's in and accelerating. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Harry is in. First accelerator being played. Harry, do you think Connor knows this?
I think he probably played 4 because it took him longer to play the accelerator than I would have thought playing fewer than 4 chips and accelerating would have done. So I'm expecting 4.
You're expecting 4? 4 there is. You are absolutely right. Connor just going with a rush play. And it's forced Harry to place 3 chips down, not all 4. So, Harry, why did you leave off England?
I do believe the Cricket World Cup was won by England in July the 14th this year, or last year, sorry. So I didn't say England.
Fair enough. And Connor, you've ended up just putting all the chips down, and you're definitely through. So yeah, what, didn't have any inkling, or just wanted to just try and rush Harry with a loss of chips?
To be honest, both.
Just a bit of both. If you had just the 1 chip, what would you have played?
India.
You would have gone with India. Well, if the answer is England, then Connor, you have won. If the answer is anything else, Sri Lanka, Australia, or India, then we continue on. The correct answer is C, Australia.
It's the T20 that's the crux of the question here. All 4 of these nations have won the Cricket World Cup at one point or another. As noted by you, Harry, England had its inaugural win last year. Sri Lanka, they won in 1996. India won in 1983 and 2011. Australia won the Cricket World Cup in 1987, 1999, 2003, 2007 and 2015. They are the record holders for the number of winners of that. But when it comes to the T20 World Cup, England won it in 2010, Sri Lanka won it in 2014, India won it in 2007, but Australia, their best showing was a runner-up showing in 2010.
Very different games, though, between Cricket World Cup and T20.
Very different games.
Yes, indeed. So, situation there is there's another bit of a chip change there as we say goodbye to a total of 5 chips to the void.
Yep, 5 chips disappearing into the void. Harry now with 5 chips. It does have the chip advantage, but more importantly, Connor cannot cover all of the answers anymore. Only 3 chips left. A massive time advantage. Now Harry on 3:56, Connor on 2:32, so a minute and 34 seconds. Harry with 2 accelerators and Connor with the 1 as we move to question number 6.
As we have seen in the past, though, Connor can survive on a few chips and eke out the game. So
how many chips is it each? So is it 4 to Connor, 6 to me?
5 to 3.
Connor has 3.
5 to 3. Okay, cool.
5 to 3.
Thank you.
Here we go for the next question. Which of these zodiac signs is not a water sign? The options are Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio. Which of these is not a water sign? Harry is in.
How's your zodiac?
I mean, it's okay. That one's water. That one. Water.
You have 2 minutes left, Connor.
That one seems. No, I'm gonna go for it.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. There are only 2 chips on the table. Not on the same answer, though.
Oh
Not
my
on the same
God.
answer.
Wow. Sorry, Harry, this is not one of your extended rules.
No, it's not at all. So we have 3 outcomes from this point onwards.
Oh,
If the answer is D, Scorpio, then Harry wins. If the answer is C, Aquarius, Connor wins. If the answer is A, Pisces, or B, Cancer, we go to sudden death. Now we'll go in order of lock-ins. So, Harry, you...
Spoilers out of chat, please, guys. Keep
Harry,
spoilers out.
you locked in D, Scorpio first. Why Scorpio?
Well, I'm assuming I don't know, but I'm assuming that Pisces, Cancer, and Aquarius are all water because Pisces are fish, Cancer are crabs, and Aquarius is like water bearer, I think, is its etymology, and then Scorpio is a scorpion. So I'm assuming they are water signs, but I don't know. Astrology is all a bit of a redacted, so could be a water sign. I don't know.
Okay, and Connor, you went with Aquarius. Why
Yes.
Aquarius?
Like Harry, I recognise that Pisces was the fish. Cancer was. Did you say the crab? Was it?
Yeah, Cancer's crab. In fact, it comes from the German because that's a German for crab.
I was torn between Aquarius and Scorpio, but I was like, would Aquarius be sort of like reverse fates almost? Because Aquarius with water, you'd see like a possible connection there, but I don't think that's a water sign. I think that's air. I think.
You think it's
Don't hold me on
air?
that one. Don't hold me on that.
Interesting.
Even though it has the name Aqua in it, which is, very water-based.
Yeah.
You normally think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it comes from Latin for water bearer or water carrier or something.
Okay. Well, as we've laid out clear, if the answer is D, Scorpio, Harry wins. If the answer is C, Aquarius, Connor wins. And if it's Pisces or Cancer, we go to sudden death. First answer as a wrong answer is B, Cancer. Second answer as a wrong answer is A, Pisces.
Oh boy.
So we have a winner. Either going to be Harry or Connor. From this point onwards, we definitely have a winner. If it's Scorpio, Harry wins. If it's Aquarius, Connor wins.
Boy.
The correct answer is...
Oh, Ash. Is there going to be a third one? Yeah.
Of course there is.
It's always. Come on, Ash. Don't do me wrong.
It's C, Aquarius, and Connor takes it!
Interesting.
Connor takes it!
Interesting.
Oh boy,
hey,
yeah. This
Why
is
is that?
This is this question confused me, and I've just spent the last few minutes just hurriedly looking things up. But no,
I wonder why that is.
it is about classical. It is about the classical element and how they interact with astrology. So it kind of goes in a bit of a cycle in a way. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are fire. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are earth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are air. And Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are water. It's all about how they interact with cycles and the way that things go. But yeah, no, this is a horrid question to go out on.
That's really weird.
And you are right in saying that Aquarius's zodiac
bearer.
symbol is water bearer, absolutely, but it is actually a air elemental zodiac sign, not a water sign.
See, I told you astrology was a bunch of redacted.
Well done. Oh god, who wrote this?
Who did
Well done,
write that
Sam,
one?
so you made Harry hate.
Oh, I hate astrology anyway.
Hence, even more.
It's a bunch of honk. Well, Connor, congratulations! You managed to win against Harry, and it also did not go particularly long either.
And that's also going to have put the cat amongst the pigeons because neither me nor Cookie went for that.
18 predictions, so 3/4 of the predictions were wrong.
Well, I've updated the challenge, so the predictions should now have been updated.
The predictions have been updated. It's now a 4-way tie. Myself, Untitled, Grunkle Squeaky, and Cookie's predictions all tied on 8 points. And it's actually also closed up the entire field a bit because then there's a nice proportion of people on 6 points. And then a bunch of people on joint last on 4 points. So, Connor, not only have you improved your standings in the actual tournament, you've also improved your standings on the predictions area.
I think it's fair to say that game, that result, has well and truly put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Definitely.
So, Tipster now, if he wants that game against Harry,
He has to
he's going to
lose.
have to lose against Natter.
Or
But
Or go the really long way, yeah.
yes. But that could obviously make...
Well, when I'm involved, it's always usually the really long way.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, just obviously checking my stats, I mean, whereabouts did you go out in the... You actually went out in the round of 16 last time round,
Yes,
Harry.
I went all the way through the lower bracket last time.
Mm. So,
Well then.
You've got to make it interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why not? why not?
Well, commiserations, Harry, and yeah, you'll be facing off whoever loses against in the Natter versus Tipster match, and Connor, you'll be facing whoever wins from that match, which we will hopefully see tomorrow evening. So if you're interested in that, do tune in. But in the meantime, thank you, Harry. Thank you, Connor, for playing. We will see both of you in future duels. For
problem.
now, have a good evening, and we'll catch
Thank
you
you.
later.
Yeah, I guess
Thank
we
you.
learned today that you should never apply logic to astrology.
Logic? Astrology? What is this?
there is logic. It's just not a conventional brand of logic.
All right, well, thank you very much, both of you. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
See ya.
Catch you
Bye-bye.
later. Bye. Right, so that's 2 deals down, 1 to go. I do have a dupless. We just need to have a Grunkle. That is the question now. Do you
Yeah,
have a Grunkle?
We don't have a Grunkle immediately apparent, but
You see, this is what kind of worried me, especially how it took a while for Ben to manage to get Grunkle to play Countdown. It just kind of worried me. I mean, everyone responded very quickly to the scheduling, so I presumed that they would be all right.
and he said that he wanted to be moved to.
Oh yeah, there's that as well. We did also accommodate that fact. So yeah.
Let's not discuss.
And also, you know, we've been very, very clear from the word go. If you don't have a,
Let's not talk punitivity yet. Let's just give things a few minutes before we start.
No, I'm not saying I'm definitely not just going to throw him out straight away, but yeah. Catnip, just to answer your question that you've got in terms of whether
We are still technically ahead of schedule, so
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Just to
2 minutes ahead of schedule is 2 minutes ahead of schedule. That's bits of time.
All right, so just to answer Catnip's question that is in the text chat in regards to whether she would end up fighting Harry, Catnip, if you were, it would be in the lower final. Because of the way it's split, then yes. You could you potentially face Tipster? No, because he's in the top half of the bracket, whereas you were in the lower half. So, if you really want to play Harry or Tipster, Catnip, you're going to have to get all the way to the lower final.
You must earn thine way there.
Indeed.
All right. Well, It's been
So in the meantime, let's review the bracket so far.
Yeah, the bracket. In fact, you know what? I'm going to update it on screen because that gives me something to do for the next couple of minutes. So let's open up the upper bracket, and we had there Connor with the victory. So Connor needs to go green. No, not
Indeed,
orange,
and
green.
that does mean that, either Liam or Tipster. Which could be
Indeed.
interesting. And it also means that Scooter Dust will be facing off against JSAC. That is, which is our first. We've got our first 2 confirmed matches: Catnip versus Ape and Scooter versus JSAC, which both of those sound incredibly interesting.
Indeed.
Maybe that's why Grunkle's late. He's dealing with his grey hairs.
But I think
oh, sorry, no.
In fact, given the sort of the pre-stream chats that we were having, that although people were giving Connor a fair chance at that result has gone completely against the run of play.
I did give Harry the edge. I did see Connor winning as a possibility. I did feel like he was on the back foot, but sometimes it is just one question that completely flips the entire tournament on its head. And now everyone has gotten at least one of their predictions. So it's that is turned into a proper competition now.
And I think also that is the.
Okay, that's better.
This is where I've got to get everything. It's the second or third player who has come in via the Truel route that has gone through to the upper quarterfinals. Let's just have a look.
It is the second. It is JSAC first, then Connor. Samster, Scooter Dust, and Weemus all won their quarters.
Okay. I've just seen in the Duelist Kingdom Egg pinging Ralph for a potential duel.
Let's not fly around about that just yet.
Yeah, let's obviously give Grunkle an opportunity because obviously he was expecting to be in at.
We're now over.
He is online in the Discord. Oh,
he?
sorry, that's for no, sorry, Egg. That's about Ralph. Okay, thanks, Egg. Never mind.
Okay, I have also DM'd him, so I'm keeping an eye on the situation. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to do 4 duels in a stream. That's just why I'm hesitant on doing any other rearranging of duels from other streams, because we've already said doing those ones then.
Yep.
I don't mind doing less. I just don't want to do more because I've already done 4 streams in a row this week.
Yeah.
And I'm not a professional streamer.
All right. So if needs be. Yeah.
You know, this is why I booked it all in 1 week, so that if something were to go wrong, I then have more weeks to work with. So make it harder for myself in the first place, and then when people don't show up, then it makes it easier later down the line. So yeah, but I hope we're all doing okay at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what really to suggest at the moment until stuff happens. And yes, if you haven't joined, as Panda says, yes. That, by the way, the Discord, yes, do indeed join the Discord if you're not already there. And you'll be in the loop for when we do other quizzy stuff, including 15 to 1, which has been a thing I've been working on recently. And there's Million Duke Drop, and there's 1 versus 100, and winning lines, and all sorts of stuff. Right, well, we'll see what happens with all of that goodness. And hello there, Aurora. Welcome to the Discord.
Welcome everyone who's joined the Discord today. There's been a lot of you.
There's been a lot of people following as well.
Nice to see lots of new faces.
And thank you for all the bits as well, Kazvez. It's greatly appreciated, all of your 600 bits that you've been throwing around recently. Just very generous.
Donated 17,500.
Oh, just
wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of bits. It's a lot of bits.
That is a lot of bits. I wonder if he's going for one of the bigger badges or such.
The thing is, Egg, although they may have said they're okay tomorrow, it wasn't confirmed that they're going to be doing anything tomorrow. Whereas we've said, we've confirmed you're doing a deal at this time. So,
and besides, Ralph doesn't seem to be around right now anyway, since I know he likes going and settling down earlier.
Just checking, have we got a Dupless in the chat?
We do have a Dupless.
Dupless is definitely here, yeah.
Dupless has confirmed himself present.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dupless is around tomorrow and next week anyway. So, yeah. If it comes to having to do a rescheduling, we can do a rescheduling. But for the time being, there's not much we can do until something happens. So I guess, you know what I might do quickly is... Hey, let's do a quick run of 15 to 1.
Keep up the testing.
We'll just keep up testing that. I mean, I also added a little extra little bit in it as well, so we do a quick run of some 15 to 1 stuff, because that seems to be getting there. I need to check the categories that we have set up for that, which is an interesting situation. Open Trivia DB. Which categories do we want this time round then? That's the question.
Video game, no.
I mean, that would be...
I saw how esoteric those questions were.
Though that will just be the death of everyone if we were to pick the video games category. Because it's
Even
just...
for me, those questions were esoteric.
Yeah, and those were easy questions, but I filtered them. They were easy only. I've already got that one open. Open 15 to 1, please, Ashley. Come on.
Like Super Patrick, but like the video game questions on that database are like, what colour are GLaDOS's decals?
But put it this way, they think it's easy. For us, it would be expert mode.
Well, here's the thing. It's not so much that they think they're questions that if you got the options plonked in front of you, they probably would be easy. It's just, the options aren't plonked.
In with answer of 7. Catnip, you are now in control. Question or nominate. If you want to take a question, say question. If you want to nominate someone, you can just nominate with their name. You have to say nominate and then their name, Catnip. So, like, nominate Dupless Force or nominate S04E34. There we go. Which psychological term refers to the stress of holding... Any clues? No. Out of time. Cognitive